Leo, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for November 2021. This can apply to anywhere where you have Leo in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. Be sure to watch the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as any other placements that represent significant things for you this month. If you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into our reading. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. All right, let's get into our reading. I want to show you something weird, actually, before we start. I don't know if this might resonate for some of you guys or not, but I went to Disneyland 2018, and Disneyland, and I got this, and it was originally the beautiful, pretty flower from Beauty and the Beast, and somehow the freaking flower broke, but only the flower. I was like, does that mean I ran out of time? What the hell? I don't know. And then when I was starting your reading right now, it caught my eye, and then I was like, oh, I'll just mention it real quick. So I don't know, some of you might be feeling like that too, or whatever, I don't know. But I got a pre-message. Got the Six of Swords, and the Chariot, and the Eight of Swords is peeking underneath it, like this. So I'm gonna show you. And then you got the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm going to start. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. You might find at the end it resonates. Pieces in the middle might resonate. Take it as it resonates. If you're interested in personal reading, you can reach out to me for that. The Six of Swords indicates that you've been dealing with some difficult things. A lot of mental conflict. You might have arguments as well for some of you, but it's like a lot of mental conflict, mental confusion. And I feel like you're going to be moving away from that with the Six of Swords. I feel like you're going to have clarity within yourself. You're going to be like feeling more stable within yourself. And I feel like people within your environment as well, you're not going to be so like willing to argue with them, even if they're initiating. You're not going to want to participate and engage in that. With the Eight of Swords and the Chariot here, I feel like there's some movement you're wanting to take, but you feel restricted. You feel bound. You might, for some of you, I feel like there's something you're wanting to do, but you're not sure how to do it. You're stuck in your mind about all the T's and C's about it. I feel like for some of you, there's movement that you want to move towards something, but you don't know how. And there's like a lot of questions around it. And it's like you feel trapped in your mind about it. You have a lot of thoughts. Like, I feel like you try to get away from the thoughts, but they constantly haunt you. I feel like there's going to be, for some of you, there's going to be like a truth or clarity that's going to be spoken to you. And that's going to make you feel really confident and stable and secure and like very confident and assured is what I'm getting as well. For others of you, I feel like there's just going to be like a clarity to yourself, whether somebody communicates something to you or not. I feel like that you're going to be coming into something like, for some of you, it's going to be very unexpected, but there's going to be some communication or clarity. Whatever it is for you, at the bottom of the end of the day, there's either a communication or a clarity that's sudden and unexpected, but it's going to bring in like a sense of like stability for you, confidence, like recognition for some of you. It's going to like make you feel like really good, really stable and proud of yourself. Proud. Okay. They had the Five of Wands. Some of you might have felt like you had to fight for something, or you might be feeling like you're fighting something. But I'm getting you're wanting to move away from that with the Six of Swords. You don't want to have fights with people. You don't want to argue with people. You just want everything to be very like cool and everything long. Everything's like balanced. All right, Leo, this is going to be our last shuffle. You have the Five of Cups in the reverse for the first card out. Usually when they're in the reverse, I like to flip them and see if they're going to stay in the reverse, but I like having this one in the reverse, so we're going to just leave it like that. All right, so this speaks about you've been disappointed. You have the Chariot out here again. You're definitely wanting movement. You want movement towards something. Oh, shit. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting there was something that you were dissatisfied with emotionally, and you decided like, for some of you, like there was like a recognition or realization, or there will be, and it's gonna make you feel like it's gonna turn around that disappointment that you have, and you're gonna want to move towards it. For some of you, I'm getting that you've had some sort of clarity or something already, and you have like where there's like a hurt, you want it to be healed. Like you're open to it being healed and being fixed, and you want it to hurry. Like you want that to hurry and to just come already. You don't want to sit there and wait for it any longer. One moment, guys. Sorry about that, Leo. So, I feel like there's a lot of things that is preventing you from making this movement forward that you're wanting to make. I feel like that's causing you to be disappointed for some of you. For others of you, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities on ways that you can go about this movement. I feel like whatever it is, though, you're definitely going to be like coming out of disappointment. At a soul level, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something at a soul level. Excuse me. There's something at a soul level you're wanting to like start to grow, to build an opportunity that ties to your soul. In your recent past, you have the Page of Wands. Some of you might have received communication about something that you're passionate about. So you could have received communication about somebody that you have an interest in. You could have received communication in regards to something like if you have a passion for working on cars or something, or doing hair or whatever it is for you. It's something that you're passionate about. There was some sort of communication with you in regards to that in the past. You're thinking about what's crowning you. You have karma. So I feel like what you're thinking about very heavily is like if things are balancing out, if things are fair, if you're getting like the just for the for what you've put out or not. I feel like you're thinking about things. You might see that things aren't fair. I feel like there's things that you're feeling like that you're thinking about things that you've done, like how you've reaped something and maybe you haven't sown it yet, or maybe you're thinking like that it's like something. It just feels like something's not fair. You're thinking about something that's not fair and that it's not lining up to the energy and effort that you've invested. Your near future, you have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like there's going to be some sort of movement or some action, some solidifying, an emotional connection in your near future. How you see yourself is the Five of Wands. So I feel like you have to struggle for things, that things are just like difficult for you at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of opposition in your environment right now as well. Other people see you as the Magician in the reverse. So I feel like people see that you're trying to create something or build something or do something, and it's not coming to light. It's not coming the way that you want it to. It's not like bearing the fruit that you had hoped for and expected. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. So there's some sort of completion. There's something has been, whether you're aware of it or not, something has been just completely more than it should be. It's been more of a, like it's been like mentally draining. I feel like it's caused you to like really have to evaluate yourself in a situation and if it's a good idea for you to stay or not. And with it being the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck and that being the energy that surrounds you, I feel like for a lot of you, as hard as it might be time to walk away from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, that are hurting you more than they're helping you, that are causing you more work than the effort that it's worth. Your hopes and or fears, you have the Four of Wands. So you're hoping for stability. You're hoping to have grounding in something. You're hoping to have you just want to have a happy home, a happy life. You want to feel stable and comfortable. You want to feel like the people in your environment are like they have your back and that they have your best interests at heart as you have theirs. I feel like you're just wanting that reciprocity and you're hoping for like some sort of grounding, some sort of like structure to be brought back to your environment in some way for some of you. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Knight of Swords. So some of you are going to receive some unexpected communication or clarity. You might feel like, I don't feel like it's going to be expected. And I feel like for some of you, when it comes, I was wanting to say immune at first. I feel like it's going to be like, it's going to feel, for some of you, this communication or clarity that you receive, you're not going to be able to believe it at first. You're going to feel for some of you, you've waited for it, wanted it, anticipated it, and then when it's right there, it's like that. Like if you were to win the lottery, okay, and you're gonna like you go and you look at your ticket and you're like, yeah, everything matches up, and you just freeze because you're like, there's no way. Like, is it for real? For real? It's like I'm getting that energy. But I feel like with that clarity or conversation is gonna come to you. Let's get some more for Leo. Some of you might need to walk away from things that are no longer emotionally satisfying and stable for you. Things that are out of balance, things that don't feel fair, things that you feel like you've had to struggle to hold on to. Things that are no longer emotionally satisfying and pleasing for you. You need to evaluate those and potentially walk away from that. It's been very hurtful for you. There's been something that has been too difficult for you to continue to bear any longer. And I feel like you've tried to put on a brave face, but I feel like it's just time to let it go. And then you have the Magician here as well. Okay. You have the Magician here in the upright. You have the Four of Wands here. You have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like once you decide to let that go, you're going to be able to create the things that people are like, oh, they're not creating that. Look at how they've been putting that effort for, and they're not getting nothing. So I feel like that, like once you let go of the things that are no longer serving you, the things that are hurting you, the things that are difficult for you, that don't give you back the just reward, that where you're not able to reap what you sow, you need to let those things go. I feel like once you do, that's when opportunities come in. That's when you feel grounded. That's when you start to feel like clarity and restoration and like revival. Like just where you're back on your shit again. All right. You have the Knave of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands underneath that, and the Queen of Swords. I don't want to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up. So there's the Knave of Wands. And then it fell like this. And then the Queen of... the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is I felt like once you start to heal, okay, there's going to be a truth and a clarity that you're going to receive. I feel like this, for some of you, it's going to be like a clarity. It's going to be more like an internal thing for you with the Queen of Swords here. I feel like definitely you are in that mind frame of not dealing with any BS right now. Um, but I feel like you're going to be thinking about something and you're going to receive some sort of clarity on something. Um, for some of you, you might receive communication. You're definitely going to receive some sort of communication for some of you with the Knight of Wands, or excuse me, Knight of Swords. Somebody's, for some of you, somebody has like a desire to speak something, a passion to speak something. So they're going to bring that forward. But I don't feel like your approach to it might be like a little not necessarily sharp. Like I was saying, I'm getting that energy like I don't believe it. Like um I feel like at first you're gonna be dazed, but then you might be open to hearing what's being said. But I feel like you're definitely gonna have your guards up to if it's bullshit or not. I feel like there's gonna be some healing that goes on within you. There's gonna be the ability to heal something like a deep wound that you have within you, and that's gonna help you to feel like victorious. There's gonna like you're gonna feel like you conquered the world, like you've been to hell and back, kinda, and you survived, and you got a medal. And I feel like that's like gonna reignite your passion again. Like it's gonna help you to move forward on the things that you're inspired about. Um, for some of you, I feel like it's gonna help you to communicate. Um, you're gonna communicate to someone your passion for them, or you're gonna like have a new passion or like inspiration in life. Leo for November. Hey, if you guys want to have like somewhat of a personal reading, leave me a comment saying card, or like pick a card or something. Let me know you want me to pick you a card, and I will pick you one card based upon this reading that is specifically for you, with you in mind. But you have to leave a comment. You have to like the video. All right. All right, Leo, this is going to be our last shuffle. All right. Current energy. What the heck, you guys? You got the Four of Wands again. And the Ten of Cups and the Judgment. All right. For some of you, I felt like you might have had a long-term relationship and it wasn't fair. And it kind of left you disappointed. But you're moving out of that energy. You're moving away from that. For some of you, you might have somebody returning from the past. And I feel like if that person does return, I feel like the connection is gonna be like it's gonna go 0 to 1,000 and like immediately, and it's gonna be a connection that's stable where there's long term potential there. For some of you, the connection that comes back is gonna be the connection that you're gonna end with. For some of you, take it if it resonates. For others of you, I feel like that disappointment energy that you're moving away from is forcing you to like move forward, to progress. And I feel like once you do and you like kind of realize like what's true and what's false, and like I feel like there's like some sort of revival of yourself. I think I said that already before too, but I'm getting like there's like a revival of you, like what your passion is, your joy, and you're gonna be happy again. You're gonna feel like things are balanced and fair again. I feel like your home environment is gonna feel balanced and fair again. Near future. Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. The hell? So your near future, there's more to come, you guys. Your near future, there's going to be some sort of action of love. I feel like there was a heartache that you suffered that somebody might have walked away. I felt like somebody offered their love and it wasn't received. But I felt like spirit was like advising the connection. Like spirit was like connecting the connection. And for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. Or whatever it was. I don't know. Somebody's disappointed. All right. And then you have the Page of Cups. Hold on, guys. Let me get the full story before I tell the story. Okay. So I feel like in your near future, there's going to be some sort of action of love. Somebody's going to take an action forward of love. I feel like at one point in time, there was a hurt that was suffered. It was like you have the Ten of Swords again. So I feel like sorry, I got distracted, guys. For some of you, this is a person in your environment already, and you may or may not know. But anyways, so hold on. Hold up, guys. Oh my gosh. So your near future, there's going to be some sort of action. Somebody that I feel like it's going to be ticking towards you. There's going to be an apology coming in. I feel like there's been truth or clarity brought into somebody, and they want to move forward because they've looked at the situation. There might have been time passed, or like they've evaluated time or a conversation, or they've evaluated something, and they've kind of like realized. I feel like spirit's kind of spoken with them about like how they behaved, what they could have had, what they did have, what I don't know what this kind of getting a lot involved here. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. Some of you, I feel like you can expect some sort of communication of an apology, for somebody to apologize how they disappointed you when you tried to care for them and love them. And I felt like it took some time for them to realize this and come to this recognition and this realization and give you this an apology. And I feel like they're going to come to you and let you know that they do care about you and that they are sorry for the hurt that they've caused. Final outcome. Two of Swords and Nine of Wands. So I feel like when this person or this communication or clarity is received, I feel like you're going to be on defense, and I feel like you're going to be confused. I feel like you're not going to know like what to believe or what to think or what to do. But it is trustworthy. It is something that was thought out before it was brought to you for quite a while, for a really freaking long time, actually, with the Knight of Pentacles here. Like it's the slowest freaking, slowest. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio. What the hell? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sorry, guys. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Final advice. Final advice. Queen of Wands. Stand in your power, Leo. Make sure that you remember who you are. Remember what you bring to the table, and that's a lot. Okay? You bring the whole freaking meal and dessert. and leftovers. So make sure that you stand in your power. Remind yourself of your confidence, and don't let anybody cause that to waver for you. Make changes in your environment. There's changes you've been wanting to make. There's changes that you've been wanting to make, and you need to really think that out and really put a plan in place and actually act it out. Like decide what it like. Some of you, maybe you need to do a pros and cons list. I don't know, but there's some sort of change that you've been thinking about that you really need to think about and decide and like make your decision and live it through and trust spirit. Trust spirit. The things that you've been waiting for are coming to you. The things that you've been um, sowing, you will the things you have been sowing, you will reap. So Leo, just like make sure that you keep yourself encouraged and motivated. Remind yourself of how awesome you are and how you're just freaking awesome. And keep yourself reminded of that and encouraged. Keep yourself happy. Keep yourself like stay spontaneous, stay passionate, stay inspired. Don't feel defeated. And make the changes that you're wanting to make and trust spirit. Okay? That has been your reading for November. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me a comment if you want me to pull a card for you specifically. Until next time, I send you lots of love and light.